What's up, everybody? James Showers here, Nomadic Ink channel, and today we're taking a peek at the Knicks boots, the Knicks belt. Now, we'll just go ahead and start with the belt, okay? So, I was digging this belt. I think it's really nice. I mean, it's some good quality leather. It's nice and thick. It's breaking in well. You know, you can see it's kind of starting to curve to my hips. And yeah, it's only got a little limpy area where I buckle it. But here's my problem. I lost one of these screws. And I mean, I guess it's my fault because I didn't notice that it was backing out. But damn, man, I've only had this belt for 2 months. And already losing hardware? I don't know. It's slightly disappointed for what you pay for this thing, you know what I mean? So it's a $60 work belt, and it is you know, missing a screw. So I'm gonna call them, see if they'll send me out some hardware, and I'll take care of it, or maybe I'll have to send it back. I don't know, but yeah, I noticed that when I was getting ready to film these videos, and kind of a bummer. All right. Let's move on to the Knicks boots. Now, this is a pair of Homesteaders, okay? Now, I just want to say right off the bat that you can get any kind of heel you want for this, okay? A lot of people ask me, you know, because take a peek. You know, I've got the logger style heel. I have the Vibram, I believe this is the Vibram Lug 100s, okay? And these aren't fireproof. They don't have the red X. But this is, you know, you don't have to get these. You can get a solid piece. You could get different tread. I mean, you can make it more for indoors. I mean, this is more like an outdoor boot, I'd assume. But I use it indoors. So, oh well. I like the thing. It's rough. It's, well, it's not rough. It's actually smooth. But they're pretty industrial. Like, this thing's got like a good amount of weight to it. Doesn't really weigh you down, but it just feels solid on your foot. With this pair of the Homesteaders, I had them put in a steel toe, which changed the toe to a number 3. You can also get, like, I don't know, there's four to 6 different toes, I believe, toe styles that you can get. And I forget what the Homesteader comes with originally, but it does not come with the number 3. It's more of a pointier toe. All right. Here's a note, just so you know. The Homesteaders and the Hot Shots are the only two that are actually hand-stitched, okay, or hand-crafted, or whatever it is. The rest are made on the macabre sheen, I believe it's called. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's something like that. Mix something. Pretty sure it's macabre, but you can, those are the only two that are hand-stitched. So I wanted that, you know. There's tons of models of boots that they have on their website, and I wanted one that was hand-stitched, but I didn't want the Hot Shots, okay? I wanted something different. I like the look of these, even though this toe kind of is a little bit bigger than the original. I still like the look of this. I had them add an extra piece of leather across the top. You can see it's got this extra piece on there. It's nice and thick and everything across this heel. This is like heavy duty. Yeah, this thing's awesome. I got the leather laces. I actually really enjoy these. I mean, they're probably gonna eventually snap, I assume, but I'll probably get more. I like them. I finally cut them down to the size that is, you know, necessary. They were a little bit long before. So we'll kind of just open these up, kind of just take a peek at what's going on here. Now, they have this false tongue right here, and I've heard 2 different things, that this is to help sticks from going up in here, but a viewer had informed me that this is actually to protect this softer leather up in here. So I should almost probably lace this one up a little bit higher, because it really doesn't protect anything down here. So if I bring the false tongue up a little bit more, I can save this soft leather, you know, it'll last a little bit longer against the leather laces, you know, laced up tight to it, and it all being bunched up. So, yep, this is the inside. You normally take this inside leather and you fold it. This one's already been kind of, you know, it's memorized its fold. So you fold it right across there and go ahead and lace her up. And these will get pretty tight, you know. This like cinches right around my foot, all the way up my ankle and my leg. I mean, this thing, it feels awesome. Note, having the steel toe does take away from the tightness all up around the actual like toe area right up in here. So if you got these without steel toe, this would all suck up too, I believe, when you lace, you know, tighten up. But it does snug up a little bit around here, and then from here down it's kind of open because of the toe, obviously. So you got some nice stitching all the way around, obviously, for the sole. Once again, you can take a peek. This is the Vibram Lug 100. We have some wear up here on the front, some wear down here on the bottom or on the back, and you know, it's worn down a little bit, but not as recognizable as the front and the back. Got a screw right up here, framer screw. So I use these on commercial job sites for drywall and steel stud framing, and yeah, they're holding up pretty good. You can see they're nice and dirty. I was doing some star silent sealing and dropping all this this mud on the leather, so we'll clean that off later. But it's scuffing up pretty nice, actually looking like a work boot. Now, a lot of people ask me, you know, are they worth the money? You know, $600, that's quite a bit. This is a custom pair for one, so like you could probably get a pair for $450, maybe $500. Okay, if you start customizing it with extra leather across the toe, obviously, and yeah, basically that's it. The leather across the toe, the steel toe. What else did I add to it? Something else, but yeah, they charge you quite a bit. But I hear Frank's boots is actually cheaper and keeps some of the better quality. So I mean, and I've looked at their website, and they got some pretty nice boots over there. So if you're thinking about getting a pair of these, maybe take a peek at Frank's too. You know, you're probably watching these videos to decide whether or not you want whites or nicks. But yeah, check out Frank's, because they're basically like nicks, but cheaper and better quality. So kind of bummed out to hear about that after I got these boots, but for the most part, I really like them. I mean, look at these things. They're super beefy. Great arch support. You know, you definitely feel it. They say there's about 3-week orthopedic adjustment of your foot, like to the boot. And then this particular pair, for me, took almost 2 months to break in. You know what I mean? It was pretty rough. I think a lot of it has to do with the steel toe in here. You know, maybe rubbing up against that. But I still get rubbed back here on the heel sometimes and the side of the toe. But other than that, I mean, they're doing awesome. You'll start getting some pinching in across the top of the foot until this finally starts stretching out. You know, stretching out and really snugging up around the foot. But yeah, that took about almost a month before that started, you know, before it really started cinching up on me, because they were pretty stiff. And even some of the movement right here, there was almost no movement at all when I first got them. They were like they were just totally stiff. So here's the bottom of this one, the sole. Take a peek at that. Got some good scratches right here in the leather. Look at that. Wonder how that's gonna buff out. Oh, nice good scratch right here. So I'm glad I got this second leather across the toe. Look at that. A little separation going on, like right up in here, you can see, but it's just like a little crack opening. It's not really like splitting off or nothing, I don't think. It's just kind of the leathers must have lost a little bond right there, but who knows. they're doing good. I love them. Once, you know, they're hard to step into. Like when I was looking for boots, you know, this is my first pair of actual custom boots. And when I was looking for boots, I was thinking I want something comfortable, you know, like memory foam to step on or something, you know. So you're not going to get that experience here. You're basically stepping on hard leather. But once you've actually like you wear on it and it breaks in and you just like feel the way these boots are like just solid around your foot, you know, basically become like a second layer of, you know, an extra layer of skin or something basically on your feet. I know that sounds weird, but like it really wraps around your foot. And yeah, it's so much different than I thought it would be, and it's not as uncomfortable as you think it would be being hard leather stepping on. Like once it doesn't ever become like soft where you're like, but you don't notice that it's hard. It just becomes like, I don't know, a part of your foot or something. It's crazy. So I definitely recommend getting a pair of custom boots fitted for you, you know, and it's kind of a cool experience. This one was, you know, it took about 3 months to build these. They actually built them wrong. They were supposed to be rough leather, so I mean that was one strike against them. But I did decide to keep this pair because I ended up liking the smooth leather, and they gave me $100 off. So it actually made the $600 boots $500 boots. So that was cool. But other than that, my only other complaint is this belt. Kind of a bummer I lost that screw right there, but it is what it is. Alright, people. We're going to go ahead and eventually clean some of these boots I have in some of my other videos. And, yeah, I'll keep you updated on, you know, when we get another month ahead or something. What are we at? Like 2.5? We're at almost pretty much like 3 months, maybe. Almost 4? I don't know. We'll give you another month update. And, let you know how they are, or if anything breaks on them, or what's going on. So, yeah. Tune in later. Have a great evening. Like, share, subscribe, whatever you want to do. Peace.